Hi, Cindy Hodnett here from Las Vegas Market. It's a different market this time around, but it's still a great market experience. We're going to walk you through what you can expect from the time you get to campus till you walk through the first showroom door. We're here with Roger White today, and Roger, tell us a little bit about what's happening on campus when folks come.
Well, thank you, Cindy. Absolutely, so many things have changed in the 7 months since we were last together here on campus. The biggest change is sitting right behind me. It's the opening of our brand new Expo Center. That actually is where all of you who will be attending market will make as your first stop. Whether you're arriving by shuttle, by taxi, Uber, Lyft, or parking in our parking garage, you will go to the lobby of the Expo Center to have your temperature checked and to have your digital badge scanned. So that's the biggest new. Also new is the social distancing that is now necessary as part of the global situation that we're in. You will find on campus that we've done our utmost to create more space. We have floor stickers in elevators. We have hosts and hostesses throughout the campus who will help maintain social distancing in elevators, on escalators. In the expo, you will find plenty of space to have that temperature checked and your digital badge scanned. On our shuttle buses, we are capping capacity on the shuttle bus at less than 50%. Every other row of seats is blocked, and in the rows that are open, we're staggering. A lot of cleaning initiatives and hygiene initiatives that we've obviously put in place. The continuous wiping down of handrails, escalator rails, elevator buttons, door handles, any high-touch area. You'll find that we're putting an extra focus on that for your safety and ours.
And Roger, I think it's interesting. We, of course, are just getting set up here on the ground for our coverage, but we also noticed a different experience actually getting onto the elevators. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, the elevator capacities have been capped, and each elevator is different based on the size of the elevator, but generally speaking, you'll find 4 or 5 floor stickers in each elevator. As I said earlier, we'll have team members near those busier elevator banks helping to social distance customers on the elevator and in the boarding lines.
And that was what I wanted to point out, that actually we have boarding lines for the elevators this time around as well.
Correct. Yes, you'll see mazes in some of the busier lobbies. So please don't cut the line. We'll do our utmost to get you to your upper floor showrooms as soon as possible.
And another thing I think that's important to mention is that we have dramatically changed our food and beverage offerings this time around to conform to standards as well. Talk a little bit about what's happening on campus with that.
Our featured destination is always Old Soul, which is our full service dining experience in Building A. And Old Soul will be open on market days, socially distant table service, a wonderful experience. In addition to that, in the Expo Center, we have 2 concession stands, one in each of the back corners. Those are Jason's Deli is servicing one, and Chick-fil-A is servicing the other. So those are 2 great opportunities to grab some lunch. In addition to that, we will have food trucks, in the courtyard as we always do. Though you might see a little bit less of a selection than we have at previous markets.
Roger, I think that is important to mention. One thing that we have put together for folks who are attending market is a list of nearby dining establishments that are also practicing social distancing as well. Folks, you can go to our website to see that list, and we'll continue to update it. But again, we'll have basic necessities, I guess, for during the day, right, Roger? Folks will be able to find something to eat while they're at market.
Oh, sure, absolutely. We have, and in addition to that, we're handing out bottled waters as we always do, especially at summer market in the courtyards.
Roger, I mean, definitely, even though it's a little bit different, anyone attending market is going to be able to find something to eat while they're here, right?
Oh, for sure, Cindy. You will not go hungry. I think we will still continue to feature bottled water service in the courtyard. That's extremely important, as we know, in Vegas heat at summer market. But it will not be self-serve. We will have a host or hostess actually handing you the bottle of water. And as you mentioned, there are plenty of locations both on and around our campus where folks can get a bite to eat.
Roger, let's wrap up by talking a little bit about the pre-registration process, and then even some of the sanitation efforts that are on campus.
Absolutely, yes. It's more important than ever, folks, that you pre-register in advance of your arrival. We must have you pre-register in advance using either our app or online at www.lasvegasmarket.com. When you arrive, as I said earlier, you will go directly to the lobby of the expo. That's where, as I also mentioned, they will scan, or you will have your temperature checked and your digital badge scanned. It will help us expedite that process and maintain that all-important social distancing if you already have registered and you have your phone open with your digital badge on it when you get into that queue. As far as cleaning protocols, in addition to what I mentioned earlier, it's important to note that we have hand sanitizing stations throughout the campus. We have spent a lot of effort installing those anywhere and everywhere in public spaces, and we have portable versions of those in all arrival locations, in taxi, shuttle, and the Uber and Lyft rideshare area. So please, wear your PPE. You must have your mask on both inside the building and outside the building. It's important to note that's a state of Nevada mandate. You must have your mask on everywhere at all times. So please adhere to that when you arrive campus.
That's a great reminder. So wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, maintain social distancing, and we'll see you at market.